Hey you guys, and welcome back to episode 5 of Talentless Nana, where Nana may actually be in a little bit of trouble as she has met a talent user that can see the absolute future. We left off last week with the guy actually revealing that he saw all of Nana's action and has like a photo of that proof that will provide evidence that Nana is indeed the actual enemies of humanity. So I'm really curious to see what Nana will do to exactly get out of this situation, and I also personally think we have quite the quirky, let's say, episode ahead of us, as the talent user himself was quite interesting. So I guess without further ado, let's get into things. If you guys want to watch full anime, make sure to check out the link above, or else we start the video in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that one's definitely got to fuck Nana over. Yeah, why was that? Why won't he? Is he gonna be like... Yeah, I definitely got the vibe he was gonna blackmail you. He has no friends. Ooh, good point. So what are we even doing on this island? Yeah, is Nana the actual like enemies of humanity? And I always say this in quotation marks because we don't actually know who exactly or what even is like the enemies of humanity. God love how Nana's able to put up this. You just wanted a fuck, didn't you? Oh my Jesus Christ. I was joking last week when I said like, oh, if you're gonna die, you may as well. Like, I think we were all joking when we said like, oh, if you're gonna die, like, may as well have a good time and go out. But I did expect him to literally be like, yes, I want a girlfriend. Like, oh, this kid. Okay, I think that explains a little bit more of why he didn't actually seek out his like classmates for like help or to like kind of expose Nana. I think as Nana said, he doesn't have many friends. I wonder why. And that's why Nana thinks that even if he did share these photos, they would probably be more doubtful of the skid rather than Nana, because obviously Nana has kind of managed to gain the trust of a couple of classmates, but she's managed to manipulate them. So I feel like she would be able to get out of the situation, whereas the kid wouldn't. And then obviously the guy just finds this place boring. So I think this is what I meant by like, I think we're going to have a quirky episode, because like, even with last week when, what did he ask Nana to do? I don't think he asked Nana to do anything last week, but it's just like, definitely got the vibe that he was just gonna be a bucker. Definitely a big... I'm a little bit baffled because I'm just like, really this kid, like, because I also brought up the question like, why didn't he would have had gotten a chance to save everyone that Nana has technically murdered, but he didn't. But I guess it makes sense why like he didn't really okay. Oh, and I do understand like the future he sees is like absolute. So in a way, like he acts cocky and like... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like when a doctor has to tell their patients it's terminal. It's... Yeah, you could, and I honestly wouldn't mind. Mm, yeah, he does have that. He thinks he's like invincible because... Yeah, that's interesting. I kind of want Nana to try. Or maybe like, yeah, no. He's a little fucked up with the whole. Yeah, you know that you're going to die. I, are you just happy with this? Nana giving you a mister. Fun times. At least he's classy enough to not fuck her on the first day. Ooh. Fascinating. So that's why he always holds onto the camera. What you see, what you see. What did she see? What did she sneak? Oh, it is just an instant camera. I Yeah, I've never been a fan of Destiny, so I just that's why I personally I don't like the way this kid goes about his thinking. Like he has such an amazing power. No, he said. Yeah, I wonder what happens if have some fun until then. I do like. Don't get me wrong. I totally understand his way of thinking it. In the sense, he's just like I'm invincible. Like until the time of death, so I may as well just like have a blast. Like he's kind of going through his bucket list. Oh, Nana didn't think that one through, did we? I can only take 5 photos. There were only 4. Is it Nana's death? Just because. Nah. This is 1,000 level IQ among us, like, because you know how Nana went to the shed? Surely it's Nana. She would have caught on to the fact that he can only take 5 photos. I think that's something like Nana would notice. So I think when she went to that shed, she took a photo of her with the jump rope because they did a close up to that jump rope. And then she took that photo and she decided to hide it because remember, the photo she hid is on her leg, not in her boobs. And I think that's why she took that photo, hid it in her boobs, because she knew he would check on her like that. I think that's the 1,000 level IQ play right there. Yeah, because this is what I mean. She deliberately. I think she's gonna spin it to. That's fucking weird. I think she's gonna spin it. Ooh, Nana make you a mistake like that. Really? But it's technically. Gotcha. Aren't you early? No, you're. Huh? Nani? Really? And so I had this. Wait, no, so this is her? Of course, I'm hyper aware of time. Oh, the murder starts when my watch says it. Okay, it's not as dumb as I thought. Ikidakimasu? You really fucking said ikidakimasu? But it wasn't that. Oh. Oh. Because that photo wasn't your power, sweetie. Hunker down at home for safety. My first hurdle was to figure out how to lure you to a deserted place. Yeah, that's what I mean. She took that photo to. I told you guys, it's just a selfie. It was a bait to make him like think he wins. But he didn't. Oh, Nana. See, that's what I mean. The real photo was in her stockies. Nana, you and me. Sis. Oh. We were just about to fuck. So that's okay. So that's the actual photo she saw. She was successful in killing him, but she ends up in this situation instead, and so she has to figure out. Michiro, oh, you sweetie pie. Hmm. But she has that photo. Yeah, he's gonna spin this whole girlfriend thing to make it seem like he attacked her, I feel. Oh shit, he knows. No, 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 it's your photo. How's she gonna play herself out of this? I think they're here to help you, in a way. Does that... Yeah, surely carry it. Yeah, I think she's gonna use the whole blackmailing thing. He has for help, claiming he had a pre when he attacked her. Mm? Yeah. This is what I thought she would use against. None of... Oh, that little laugh. Really? She uses the same... Oh, about cursing people too. What would you do about Michiro? Oh, sweetie. Oh, what an axe. Yeah, are you not finding it a little bit odd that... Can you freaks really talk? Fair enough. I wouldn't leave Michiro alone with him. I know. Isn't this the perfect time to find a loophole within? Oh shit, how did he not see those? Oh, hey! Yeah, just say you were like... I saw something on the body. The needle mark? Can't find it. Find what? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I think it would have been better if Nana went with... I want to eliminate all the other possibilities beside an enemy of humanity. Yeah, but then when does that come true? Yeah, why didn't that come true? What's a punchline? Oh, fuck's sakes, Kyoya. I love how we even like. Okay. Wouldn't it have it just been better for Nana to say like, I think it was all for self-defense? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Just a theory, a pretty good theory. The angle of the photo. True, you wouldn't like have time to, yeah, to wrap it around twice and the victim has a better chance to escape. This is why I said you should have said you were trying out BDSM from like last week's episode. Okay, Kyoya is pretty actually on point. Oh, wanted to work on the body a little more. Do you not think he would carry the photos on him? Like, why would you leave her alone? I told you she's missing one. That's the one that he, yeah. Yeah, you fucked up. Like, wouldn't, I just think he would carry the most special. Ooh. He's smiling because he got to see some bulls before death. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. What's that photo? What's that photo? What's that photo? Is that the one where she was burning Kyoya? No. Oh, not Michiro. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I thought it was ending there, but then oh that last look of Nana, I just oh Nana, just not Michiro. I really liked Michiro because like in a way I feel like she's the just like most innocent. Do I dare say that? Because looking at the opening, she's not as innocent. And based on Nana's text as well, as a healer person, she actually killed a lot of people. So yeah, I think just let's do it really simply and just say like I think Michiro's pretty innocent right now. Like she just seems like a really like wholesome kind of character. You know, she said like how she wants to work on her power so she can help people like Nana. Like she's so easily manipulated and pure at the same time because I think she's just like kind of really innocent. That's why she's like kind of easily influenced since like Nana was the person to save her in last week's episode against those kind of like bullies, and what Nana was kind of like her first friend, so I can see like why Michiro has this absolute kind of like loyalty towards Nana. But maybe that's like this is what I mean, like this is another kind of idea that I wanted to bring out from like last week's episode is the fact like don't you think that the fact that we follow these kind of like paths of like fate and destiny is what leads to those kind of turn of events? And I brought this up in last week's episode. Like I completely understand that the futures he sees is absolutely inevitable, and that's why he acts so cocky, and that's why he's in a way I understand why he kind of like gave up in the sense like he knows that Nana is gonna kill him. So before that time, like before that 10 p.m. like clock at the gym room, he may as well have a good time with Nana, you know, get a girlfriend, get a massage, get laid, you know, tick all those boxes off. So like I get it. So don't get me wrong in the sense that I understand why he thinks his like future is absolutely inevitable, and that's why he acts that way. Like I understand why he acts cocky, but like my thought of reasoning was the fact that like since he's seen these futures, do you not think that he acts towards these turn of events? Because what I mean by that is like, don't you think if he actually never went up to Nana would have never targeted him as like the most kind of high priority? Because you know how Nana tends to take out people who are the most like pain in the asses. And so if this guy, if he just didn't actually ever expose himself to Nana, I think Nana would have found like a different target, because like, you know, there are other like high power class members that I feel like she would have focused on. Like I feel like this guy might have come later on if he didn't actually see those pictures and if he actually didn't act upon them. But at the same time, I understand that his mentality was like, oh no, these futures that I've seen are absolutely inevitable, so you know, I'm just gonna have a fun time with Nana. I can't believe that was it. Like, you know what, he's a simple lad. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna see some tits and I'm gonna smile on my death. It was, you know, simple guy. Respect. I still respect. He was a bit of a troll, but I still understand that he was like, you know, I'm gonna get a hot massage before I go out. You know, legendary man. We just moment of silence for that guy. I guess one thing they did show us this episode, because Nana's kind of, you know, like on my perspective in the sense that she hates like destiny kind of and fate. She's all about kind of changing it. But I guess we could see the fact that how Nana was trying to get her needles out and she like fumbled with them. So I guess like in a way fate does always play in hand of like the inevitable future. So I could kind of see like how that guy was indeed actually invincible until that 10 p.m. clock. So yeah, I could kind of see how like fate still played into these turn of events and how like in a way it was inevitable. But I don't know, I'm like kind of on the side of Nana, how I don't like believe in fate and destiny, and I think that you can always kind of change your fate to like a certain extent. So yeah, that was kind of like my theory I want to throw out there. I just feel like if you don't actually know your endpoint, you might actually act differently, and that's why in a way I think this is that big question of when people ask like, would you like to see your future? I'm on the side of like no, because like I think if you know your future, you tend to act a certain way towards the future that hasn't even happened. And that's why to me, if someone asks would you like to see your future, it would be a no for me. But you know what, I'm going to turn that question to you guys. If someone came to you and said would you like to see your future, would you be on the side of yes and no, and why? Do make sure to share in the comments below. But I guess with this ending, is Michiru going to be our next target? However, I guess something we do have to consider is that is Michiru in a way immortal herself? I say that because based off Akudama Drive, we do have a doctor that can kind of heal herself. So in a way, I feel like Michiru, if she does have the really good power of healing herself, I guess we saw that she can't heal like anything major, but maybe in herself she could heal herself. So in a way, maybe Nana can't get rid of Michiru either. Who knows? I kind of want to see Michiru around a bit more, and I do feel like she is part of the main cast because we saw her in the opening going batshit crazy. So yeah, I don't think Nana is going to take out Michiru. I feel like Michiru is currently a character that Nana should be able to kind of manipulate enough to get out of that situation. Who knows? I guess we'll see next week. So until then, make sure you guys stay awesome, and I'll definitely catch you guys next time.